You know, my stomach was killing me by the end of the tour. Open your mind, open your stomach. Hello everyone, so today we're gonna try out makeup from Gilded Rose. Or as they call it in Turkish, Altilgu. It is the golden rose of makeup. I guess you know what time it is. Cue the music.
It's the other Huda, not the one you knew to. She's here to share reviews, perhaps a laugh or two to.
So last year I took 4 days and I was like, we're going to Istanbul. It was a really short vacation, but it was really nice. Such a beautiful, historic city. Great food city, first of all. You can see I'm gonna add a lot of footage here of what I ate. I ate a lot of food, I'm gonna tell you that. It was one of the best trips that I've done. Again, also one of the best shopping cities is Turkey. The prices are chef's kiss. For that reason, I was like, let's do a Turkish makeup brand. A brand that's actually popular there. When I Googled, I found out it was Flomar. I think Flomar is actually not made in Turkey. It's made in... Yeah, Flomar is originally from Italy, but was founded and established in Turkey. Oh, it's popular in Turkey. It's based in Turkey, the company, but it's like, you know, was founded in Italy. It's Turkish-owned, Turkish-made cosmetic brand. I was excited to try that. So we're trying out today Golden Rose. So I got a few products here. I got a lip kit. I got a foundation. We got contour powder kits. We got our blush. Got our luminous finish primer, so we're gonna look glowy. We got a fixing spray, so this should keep our makeup set. Then we got our powder. We got some eyeliner. We got a nice cute little palette, eyeshadow palette. So I'm excited to try this out. So let's prime up my face. So yeah, I just woke up. As you can see, I did not do anything yet, so.
First of all, we need to prep our skin, because prepping your skin is key to have beautiful, lovely skin.
What are we doing? An ad here? Prep. Probably I'm going to... I need some sort of a toner. We're using the Medicube glutathione mist. It's just really sad that the mist doesn't work. I feel like it would have been more enjoyable using it, but I'm still gonna use it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna now use it as a toner. So now I'm gonna do some of the peptide serum. So that was like a serum spray. You want a nice gluminous base. Gluminous? I mean, we don't want it to be gloomy. I mean luminous. No, we want a nice luminous base. So you can see that it's already giving. Brought to you by Medicube. Now I'm gonna do the collagen jelly cream. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm very conscious. I'm a conscious consumer. No. Yeah, no, when I'm using products, I'm very light-handed. I use a little bit goes a long way. We want to keep it as long as we can. But in my case, you can see it's already finishing.
It's already finishing.
Okay, now we're just gonna let that, like, do its work, do its magic.
Perfect.
I'm gonna use also sunscreen because it's daytime and we want to get away. Well, we don't want any more sun damage, to be honest, you know. If you want to have great skin, if you want to have great skin, then use sunscreen. Keep away from the sun, or else you look 101. So yeah, very important. 2 fingers. It's from Suncuts. It's 50 PA+. So you can see it really soaked up. Now we're gonna put on our primer from Ultigul. I guess that's how you would say Golden Rose in Turkish. I don't know. Your mom's probably like,
What are you watching?
I'm watching this lady on the internet that is like butchering the Turkish language.
sorry to our Turkish friends. So we're starting with our primer from Golden Rose, and this is a luminous finish. We're going to be glowing. Hopefully our base is going to be glowing. Let's try this on our hand. Very moisturizing. Let's see how she looks. It's not really hiding the pores as much, but it is giving you some luminosity. It's alright, I guess. I would use this as a moisturizer kind of. Now we're gonna do our foundation, our 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. So you can see the shade from here. Look at this shade first of all. You can clearly see.
Girl, that ain't your shade.
And I'm like, yeah, I know. Probably will use it as a concealer instead. It's got SPF 15, so that's nice.
Good job.
It's got vitamin E. Okay, good.
Good job.
It's full coverage and long wearing.
Good job.
And it's semi-matte with a smooth finish. Lightweight and not oily. So,
Good job.
oh my god, these pumps. We're gonna do about 2 pumps, okay? And we're gonna use that as our concealer. We're gonna take this one from BK Beauty. I'm just gonna use it to brighten my under eyes. I'm just gonna use it on my under eyes. Where needs some extra attention. We're gonna be very light-handed because it's not our shade, but it's job of kind of brightening my under eyes. Take a little brush. These marks over here in the corner, those from my glasses.
My glasses. I can't live without my glasses.
That's it. We used up our little 2 pumps. That looks nice, simple. Now we're gonna get our powder. We're using the Gold Rose Silky Touch. So yeah, now we're gonna open this. Yeah, again, this is very light. So we're gonna use that same brush and we're gonna get into this powder here so we can set our under eye. Yeah, not bad. It worked for the under eye. That looks not bad. Get our brush here, just wash over and set wherever. Not so bad, right? Hopefully some bronzer and contour will help us out. So we're gonna now get into the contour bronzer highlighter kit. The packaging is really nice, you know? It's simple black but elegant packaging. So let's open it up and see. Step 1, contour. Step 2, bronze. Step 3, highlight. We'll follow your steps. So now we're gonna do our contour. So we're gonna just blend that a bit. Gonna get our little tiny sponge. Just gonna get a little bit of that highlighter. I was going for a button-nosed, so we're going to take this brush, we're just going to go over. Feel like, okay, now it looks good because we're introducing some color back. Not bad. Let's see how this bronzer looks though. That could work as a powder, but it's not really like, it's not giving us a bronzer. So we can do some of the highlight. Just like a brightener, I guess. Now, let's try out our powder blush. So, hopefully the blush stays today. So it's like a dusty rose type of a color. Not bad. Maybe it'll give us a flush of color back into our skin. It looks lovely, actually. Just get some of that. Yeah, this is one of those moments where I want it to be like cutesy. Almost like I've been a bit like Especially my eyes giving out. She's been getting a nice little suntan. I'm a naturally tan, baby. We'll just wash over a little bit of it into our eyelids, just to give it a more cohesive look. So far, it's looking great. So for me, it was a very beautiful trip. Lots of delicious food. So we landed in Istanbul. My stomach is getting prepared for when I land because I love Turkish food. It's one of my favorites. We stayed actually, our hotel was in Asia side. Asia side it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more affordable. It's dropped off my bags at the hotel, went out to eat. I just went to a local place, like somewhere near the hotel. I didn't really do any Google reviews or anything. Just, a local Turkish food restaurant. So I got kebab, and they had kebabs and pizzas and stuff like that. It's a local eatery. The food, oh my God. So delicious. So the next day, what I did, which is what I usually do if I travel, I try to do some sort of food tour on the next day, because you can kind of sense the culture through the food. And some of these amazing food guides, not only do they give you recommendations on where to eat, they give you recommendations on local cuisine. They talk about the local food history. They tell you a bit about where locals like to eat, and give you a more authentic experience when you're traveling to a new city. And sometimes they give you suggestions on where to go, if you wanna what are the sites that you gotta see, what places you need to go to. Definitely it was a highlight, actually, going to the food tour and experiencing some of the local foods. I really loved, actually, I still think about it, actually, the doner kebab that we ate. It was so delicious. So we went to the Egyptian spice market. We walked through the spice market. You could smell the beautiful spices. We had breakfast. So we had this meat bread, Turkish tea, cream. So it was fresh cream and honey. And then we had also the eggs. And then we had this hazelnut spread. It's called fındık. It's delicious. My stomach was killing me by the end of the tour, but also I was happy because I was so full. I was slowly dying and happy. We also had this soup, so a tripe soup. I drank a lot of that garlic vinegar, and I almost it really hit my throat. I ate a lot of bread and I tried to wash it down, and the soup really helped me calm it down, but also helped flavor the soup in a weird way. So it was really nice. We also went to this pickle shop, and it was very interesting. So many different pickles. They had amazing range of pickles. They pickled everything. First of all, everything was pickled. Eggs, okra, beef. And they also had even other types of pickles. I believe I saw kimchi even over there. So it was amazing array of pickles. And then we had some pickle juice, which helped us digest the food, which was great. The next day we went to go see the Blue Mosque. We went to the Hagia Sophia, and we went to the Basilica of Sistine. So we wanted to go to Topkapi Palace, but disclaimer, if you're outside any of these monuments, you might see somebody who's trying to tell you,
come with us, let's go to the bazaar. You've been to the bazaar? What fun, what good, what catch? Oh, you're very lovely, you're very sweet, oh my God.
beware of them. So we saw the Hagia Sophia, went inside. We found somebody in front of the Blue Mosque suggesting to go to the bazaar, and they're like, oh, it's closed, the Blue Mosque. I'm like, are you for real? It's a mosque. It's almost prayer time. What do you mean it's closed? I'm like, get out of here. Been there, done that. Get out of my way. Going now to the mosque, and it was beautiful. First of all, it's very beautiful. The Blue Mosque, it's so magnificent. It's just so beautiful and grand. And looking at the Byzantine style, actually, the Hagia Sophia as well looks very beautiful and interesting. Kind of see the remnants of when it used to be a church and now when it became a mosque, and you can see the Byzantine artwork work and the tiles is just very beautiful. So it's definitely worth seeing. So then since we're walking around, we're like walking around and, you know, we saw a line of people and we're like, what are you guys in line for? And they're like, oh, the Basilica Sistine. So we just said, why not? Got our tickets and then just joined the line and just saw the place, and it's just, wow, it's so cinematic. First of all, you know, you got your lights and shadows and the water, like it's lit from underneath. The water is like, has that blue light. It's just beautiful. To be honest, it's a short trip. My aim was to just, you know, relax and enjoy really the city. And I'm like, we'll see some places if we can, but I'm not pushing like 110 to go ahead. I'm like, I need to see everything right now, because I'm like, Istanbul is definitely one of the closer cities to go to. So yeah, definitely Istanbul is definitely a city worth visiting, definitely a city worth seeing. Open your mind, open your stomach, because there's a lot of good food. It was a very lovely trip. On my way out, went to the airport. I saw the Salt Bay restaurant and we just had, you know, like ribs. Me and my sister, we shared it. It was nice, it was delicious. Was it worth the price? And that was my trip to Istanbul. It was very beautiful, first of all. It was a beautiful trip. Loved it. Definitely worth the visit. So we're gonna use our eyeshadow palette. Really get into this brownish purple color. I think I'm gonna use all of the colors because it looks really nice. On the other side, I'm gonna get into that pink. Use my finger. Okay, we're going to get into this gold color. Get into this glittery one. Get in our brow bone. And then we're gonna highlight our eyelids. I'm gonna take the eyeliner. So this is just the black. It says the blackest black. It's black, but doesn't seem to be like the blackest black. It's very easy to use though. Such a good eyeliner. Now we just got our liner.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so we did like half lashes. I think it looks a little bit better with some mascara. For the mascara, I used the Maybelline Sky High. Now, what we're going to do, oh, don't forget your eyebrows. I'm just gonna be simple with my eyebrows. We're just gonna go with the Essence Brow Pencil. Oh my god. Whenever I do my eyes, it's like my sinuses kick in. I'm gonna use the brush on the brow. Now we're going to go into our lip kit. So it's like a long stay liquid matte lipstick and liner. Let's try our lip liner. I can tell you for now, this color is not going to be visible for me. But it might give me that my lips a better look. Hopefully, at least. I'm going to just put the lip gloss. Yeah, it's giving you that, you know, your lips a better look. It's cute. Cute, lovely, like, day-to-day look, right? Yeah, it's pretty cute, actually. Not bad.
Good job!
Ooh. Almost forgot, we need to keep this set all day, so it's not as fine of a mist as I would like, so I'm just gonna go a little bit. Keep your distance. You know what's not bad? So what do you think of my look? I'm gonna have to say, actually, the best product from all of the products I tried so far, number one goes to the liner. The liner is nice. Yeah, it's not the blackest black, but it easily glides and it's like a nice, easy to use liner. Second to this is actually like this lip gloss. The lip liner is not bad, but I would have preferred to use something a little bit darker for my complexion, just to like, you know, just to balance it out. Yeah, I would have used something a little bit more darker, like this brown one I got from Flomar. That looks a lot better. Just gave it a little more dimension and goes a lot better with. Let's rewind. So number one is going to be the eyeshadow palette. Actually very nice, shows up, looks amazing, and this color palette would look amazing on everyone. So eyeshadow palette number one. Number two is the liner. The liner is actually really nice, easy gliding. Yeah, it's not the blackest black, but it's an easy glided liner. Number three, in third place, but not last, is the liquid gloss. The blush is very close to it at fourth place. The contour is definitely a nice palette, but yeah, in this shade range, we're gonna love it. It's not so bad. It's not a creamy formula, like it's a powder. So you want to use this more of to set your contour, your creamy contour. You want to set it more with this. The powder actually is nice. It's a nice powder. I would just wish they had a darker shade. It would, you know, I would have loved it a little bit more because it is silky and nice, smooth. It's a very pretty palette. It's a very pretty compact. You can just put it in your bag. The foundation is alright. You know, there's a lot better and more affordable drugstore foundations that I like. I'm gonna have to say the foundation was kind of disappointing, and the primer was also very disappointing. That's it for my review. If you liked any of these things that I mentioned, or you're like, this girl don't know what she's talking about, like, I love Golden Rose and it's my favorite brand. Well, again, makeup is, it all depends. It all depends on your skin type. What works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me, and we're all different. We all come in different shapes, forms, and sizes, and that's what's beautiful. Oh, that's it for today. Till next time. Toodles!
In everyday life